welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the P&E show with SportsLive365.net. I'm Edwin.
And I'm Phil, and we're here to give you week 2 of the NFL takes.
Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like it. We're going to start off with the Niners versus the Eagles.
The Niners game, I would say, was probably the most boring of the games that we're going to talk about, but they were dominant. It was 17-11. Garoppolo looked good with 189 yards. He was 23 for 30. He controlled the game. He did what he was supposed to do. He also was under double digits for losses in his NFL career. So
hey, you know, he's got a 70% winning percentage. That's all I know. He's a winner.
I'm still waiting for Trey Lance to come in and usurp that spot, but it's gonna be a while. When you're winning, you can't get taken out as a starter.
I will say though that in the first half they did struggle with starting off the game with 3 and outs before scoring that before the half touchdown.
Yeah, they got to get the offense rolling on all cylinders again. I think right now they're still in the beginning stages of the season. It'll get better as time progresses.
But that defense looked a lot better this week than it did last week against the Lions and Jared Goff.
It's definitely rivaling the Rams up there as top contenders for the best in the NFC West for sure, possibly the NFL. But yeah, that defense definitely kept the Eagles out of a lot of field positions that they could have been in if they weren't so on the ball. Yeah,
and Javon Kinlaw came up with a big field goal block too.
Oh yeah, that was a nice special teams play.
Yeah, I agree. But also, that game could have went either way because I think the Eagles had so many opportunities that they didn't capitalize on.
That's what I was trying to say 30 seconds ago when my tongue got tied. But you got it out. There you go.
You know, they try to do that Philly special, but you know it only works with what's his name?
Oh man, he's not even starting for anybody. How times have turned.
Super
Bowl champion, baby. Nick.
Hey, you know, yeah, Saint Nick. But yeah, we'll see. They got upcoming up in week 3. They got a tough task with Aaron Rodgers and company coming into San Francisco. I think it's in San Francisco. But we'll see if Aaron Rodgers and the Packers could get on track playing the Lions this week.
Yeah, they're catching the Packers on a short week, but I think the Packers remember how the NFC Championship went last year, and if you want to
2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago? You're right, it was 2 years ago. My fault. It seems like last year. These years have run together since COVID started, so I'm sorry.
Hey, you know.
But yeah, the NFC West is gonna be tough. Everybody in that division is 2-0 except for the Seahawks, who could have went 2-0, gave up a big lead yesterday. But I think it's still the Rams' division to lose.
Yeah, they got the better offense so far. Although, you know, if the Cardinals keep playing the way they do and Kyler Murray keeps playing the way he does, they're gonna be a tough out too.
Kyler Murray's special to watch. I can't lie. He's a very dynamic player.
I'm still upset he chose football over baseball because he could have been an Oakland Athletic.
Oh, but, you know, he wants to maybe contend, and that's why he wants to choose football over baseball because you definitely weren't going to contend with Oakland.
We contend every year. This year might be different, though.
We contend there.
Moving on to the next game that we have on deck is the Cowboys against the Chargers. And let me tell you, I was a big Cowboy fan last night because, obviously, my team is in the same division as the Chargers.
And you needed them to take that L, and we gave it to them. It wasn't easy, but, you know, we showed them fat meat is greasy.
But, man, don't the Chargers always seem to find a new way to lose?
Even when I thought it was Anthony Lynn, but apparently it's just the Chargers. Like, I really thought it was Anthony Lynn figuring out ways for them to lose these games, but it is definitely the Chargers. And Herbert looked good. He had about 360 something passing yards, I think. But
I'm not exactly sure. Although he didn't look good when on that red zone play and ended up throwing it up. It should have been. I think they called it a sack, but that should have been intentional grounding.
I'll take the sack.
Yeah, it ended up working out better anyway.
I believe that was
But what about the Cowboys kicker though? Finally came through.
Greg the Leg, man. It was just a matter of time for my man. I believe in Greg.
Hey, former Ram.
Greg's nice. I like Greg. But the Cowboys look great offensively, like they did the previous week. This week we looked way better on the ground. We had 190. Look at my notes that I can't read real quick. 198 yards on the ground. 109 of those yards came from Tony Pollard, who I just picked up in fantasy. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I don't know, man. Y'all paid Zeke all that money to do nothing.
Sometimes it's about the energy. We pay him for energy. We pay him to make big plays. Zeke had a touchdown, baby. He can't get all the yards, but he shined yesterday.
He did get a
They
tug,
opened up some holes for him. I saw him.
I like Zeke more in between the tackles.
Yeah.
You can tell he still runs with that power. But man, Tony Pollard, man, he just looked like he got another gear.
Yeah, he looked nice. I've always liked his game, honestly, and I'm interested to see how the two-back set goes. And of course, you got to give a shout out to CeeDee Lamb, just making plays all over. He almost scored before halftime, and then he pitched it to Zeke, and I just knew he was about to score, and he didn't score. And I was like, damn, Zeke. Zeke would have scored, bro. Zeke from 3 years ago.
He would have scored 3 years ago.
But CD out there making plays. They have to get the ball into his hands.
Yeah, I'm still a little mad about that pick, but I'll get there when we get to the Raiders. But
I was like, you mean at first I thought you was talking about in fantasy. I was like, I got him fair and square, bro.
No, not in fantasy. Dude, I'm talking about real life.
Yeah. Y'all should have for sure had CeeDee Lamb.
I'm talking about real life. But yeah, Cowboys. I think they could take that division.
We should take the division. It's definitely better to go 1-1 than 0-2. So I was definitely happy about that because I went into the game with reservations. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the defense played a little bit better this game. Because last year they couldn't stop nothing.
Diggs out there making plays in his second year.
Yeah, I like Micah Parsons too.
Yeah, Micah boy, that was his first sack if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, first sack of his career. First time playing DN too, because Lawrence couldn't play.
Yeah, and I actually like him lined up at DN. Of course he's eventually gonna play linebacker for like most snaps, but him lining up at the DN, it worked out for us.
It did. It was impressive, and especially Justin Herbert and company keeping them relatively in check.
All I want to say is our defense looks good, just like the Raiders' defense looks good. We're going to segue into that. We both got new defensive coordinators, and our defense looks 1,000% better than last year.
Oh, man. Last year, it looked like we was point shaving.
When Mullins got that pick, I was like, I sat there for a second, and I was like, damn, he plays for the Raiders, huh? That was a hell of a play.
Hey, I'm happy. Anything better than what we had in the previous years, I'm excited. As everybody knows, the Raiders went into Pittsburgh and beat them down.
So my question for you is, are the Raiders for real, or is this just how the Raiders do? They start off good.
I'm gonna put it like this: are they for real? I don't know. Do I want them to? Obviously. Does this 2-0 start feel different than last year's? Yes, for this reason specifically. 2 reasons, actually. Our defense is a lot better.
1,000%.
2, secondly, we played Baltimore last week, beat them. Pittsburgh this week, and beat them. 2 playoff teams in the AFC in what could be considered, besides the NFC West, the toughest division out there.
AFC North, okay. I see it.
So to me, this 2-0 feels a lot different than last year's 2-0. And I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm cautious.
Okay, I respect that. I definitely respect that. I think you guys could be for real, and I think, like you said, at the first recording before the season started, is that you guys are coming out the wild card in the AFC, and I could see that now, especially the way Derek Carr is playing, leading the league in
Passing yards.
I was gonna say receiving. Come on, Phillip. Passing yards with 817. It's just he's looking good. He's looking like the quarterback Edwin always said he could be. And I definitely will let you know that I did not believe Edwin, not even a little bit. You know, I thought he was a used car, and Edwin was the used car salesman.
Hey, you know, had to give him some upgrades. What'd you say in the text? I forgot. That was hilarious.
Oh man! said they gave him some new parts, and now he's rolling down the highway or something like that.
He's driving down the field or something.
Yeah, driving down the field with his new parts.
But man, I was a believer all along, man. He showed us one time, and then, you know, after some injuries, obviously, confidence kind of shaken a little bit. New coaching regime, had to get comfortable. But he was playing like this last year. But this year, I think he's taking it onto a whole nother level. A lot more confident in the play calling, calling his own plays, his audibles at the line, actually utilizing Henry Ruggs. 5 catches for 100 and something yards and a touchdown. The only issue that I got right now, if I had to nitpick, is our running game. Our running game was non-existent yesterday.
Yeah, y'all not using Jacobs like you're supposed to.
Well, Jacobs was hurt,
yeah,
so
that's what I saw too. But.
So once we get that rolling, in all honesty, I know we said wild card, but there's no reason to say that we can't compete with the Chiefs. We beat them last year once, and we came close to beating them twice. If it wasn't for that busted coverage with 30 seconds left. Again, that went back on the defense.
Busted coverages is crazy because I feel like that's how the game ended for y'all last week. Except it went in y'all favor because that for sure no way he was supposed to be that wide open. No. I was like, so that's how y'all gonna do my money, huh? It's all good, baby. Should have bet on the Raiders anyway.
Hey man, I've been trying to tell you.
Trademarks takes.
2-0, baby.
Petey's picks didn't make it up, but we was 2-1 this week, unconfirmed, because nobody saw it but me and this guy. But he could tell you, had the Raiders under. I had Minnesota with the points, and if Tua wouldn't have went out, it might have been 3-0. But you lose your quarterback. I can't cap injuries, baby. I can't do it.
Hey, if was a fifth,
we'd all be drunk, like E40 said.
But yeah, I'm excited for the season. I want to see how it pans out. Can't get too excited. It's 15 weeks left.
Longest season in NFL history.
Yeah, but we'll see. So far so good. I'll tell you something though. There's something about brewing West though. All the West teams are solid.
Yeah, the West is looking real all up and down the coast, up
from Seattle to LA.
There you go. I was gonna say from LA up to Seattle.
Okay, yeah. Other way around.
West Coast, baby.
Yeah, everybody, the Chiefs lost yesterday too, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, y'all sitting pretty at number 1, huh?
Yeah, well, with the Broncos, but they played the Giants and
y'all should have more points than them though, which puts you on the top of them.
Yeah. Okay. We do. So we'll see. Steady Teddy. He ain't gonna lose you the game, but would he win you a game is the question.
I believe in Teddy like you believe in Carr, baby.
Yeah, that's
Teddy's just been disrespected. That's all.
I like Teddy. Don't get me wrong. I like Teddy.
Had Teddy stayed in Carolina, had Teddy stayed in Minnesota, if they would have given him a chance, he'd be the Carr of Minnesota right now.
I did. I'm letting you know. I like Teddy. But I just don't see Teddy winning you a game. He's not gonna lose you a game.
You will this year. Watch.
He's not gonna lose you a game.
Denver still has that defense too, though.
He does. They do. Which is scary. So we'll see how it pans out. But the game of the night though was the Chiefs and the Ravens.
Ooh, 35-36, and that slobber knocker, Lamar Jackson went crazy.
Yeah, he did. I think he has the most games with over 200 yards passing and over 100 yards rushing with like 5, and I don't think nobody comes close to that.
Yeah, I think when it's all said and done, he's definitely going to be the best rushing, passing quarterback of all time.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, you put all of them in there. Randall Cunningham, Steve Young, Mike Vick, all of them. Shoot, he is a special talent. He's a special talent. I really do like at the end of the game when they had that 4th and 1 to go and Harbaugh came out there.
Go for it. I wish I had a coach like Harbaugh. Go for it on 4th down. 4th and 5, 4th and 6. Go for it.
I love it.
Don't give the ball back to a killer. That's like throwing Michael Myers a knife and saying, "Oh, I'm faster than you right now, but let's make it happen. Let's see who wins."
Yeah, I like it.
But it was a great game. It worked out for me fantasy wise. I was down bad. I thought I was gonna be the worst team in the league, and we play a full PPR, full point PPR in this one. I got 47 points from Lamar Jackson.
Oh, and the other one?
Yeah,
nice. We got full PPR too.
I thought it was half a point PPR.
Nah, it's full.
Oh, we must be doing double point there because I got 65 points from Derrick Henry.
At the time of this recording, I'm down 45 points. I got Rodgers and Devontae Adams going right now.
I have nobody.
So we'll see.
We'll let you know who wins next Monday because the Cowboys are playing, and I'm gonna be here for sure. I'll bring the beer.
We'll see. So. I am currently down 37 points.
Let's go. 3 more quarters to go, baby.
Let's go. I'm with it.
You got anything else?
No, I think that's about everything I got.
Yeah, that's it. Till next week, fellas, ladies, anybody watching, we appreciate you.
We love y'all, man. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And if it's major, hit us on our pager.
You know it.